How's it going everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now hopefully you enjoyed the last home workout, and I'm going to be doing another one again today. This one is going to involve talk over the top of the exercises as I do them, and hopefully show you a bit more about different progressions and regressions as well that you can do. This one's going to be more of a HIIT based workout, so roughly taking about 15 minutes. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing as many rounds as possible. So one round is going to be 4 exercises, 10 reps of each, and then going straight back through again for 15 minutes and seeing where I get to at the end. So that's the plan. The exercises, which I'll probably pull up on the screen as well, are going to be a jump squat, it's going to be a press up, it's going to be side jump lunges as per se, and then we're going to finish with some mountain climbers. So a bit of a full body one, and I'll just run through each of the exercises now and also give a progression and a regression for each, so you guys have an idea if you need to make it easier at all as you go on with the 15 minutes of it. So let's get started. So the first one's a jump squat. What you're looking at doing is squatting down into this position, jumping up as powerfully as you can, so you pretty much disappear off the system. Yep, we're always getting joined now, aren't we? Then if you need to regress that, you can just go into a normal squat, so you're just staying in this position the whole time. And then if you do want to make it harder, improve the range of motion a bit more even, so you're going all the way down as high as you can, dropping down as low as you can each time. So we're really going for the whole range rather than just a middle sort of jumping squat. Okay, so if we were to do the normal version, it would look a little bit like this. If you're doing an easier version, you're just going to squat down. And then if you want to make it harder, it's going to be that full, most powerful version you can do. Next one is a press up. So with the press up, you can either do a normal press up, just going down to about 90 degrees on your toes. Alternatively, if you want a harder option, you can go into clap press ups, especially earlier on. This will be a lot harder, generate a bit more power from these. However, if you want to go to the alternate regression, you want to go down onto your knees and sort of hinge at the knees. So instead of just dropping the chest forward, we're attempting to drop the whole body forward to mimic as much of a press up as possible. So you can see that the hinge on the knees dropping down to the sort of top of the thigh. Then, if we go across into our side lateral jumps, what we want to look at with the original one is landing firmly, getting a good distance in the jump, and then going straight back again, not taking too long in between. Now there's 2 regressions if you want them. You can either do smaller hops like I'm doing here, or alternatively you can just do side jumps, landing from both feet, starting on both feet, landing on both feet and going across. Alternatively, if you want to make it harder, add in more powerful jumps, higher and further, just to make it a lot harder. Finally, if we go into mountain climbers, we've got an original mountain climber where we're just switching the feet as quickly as we can, driving these upwards slightly to the side, I like, just to get a bit more of the oblique. If we then want to make it a bit easier, all you're going to do is take one foot forward and then put it back and then switch to the other one. So it's a lot more of a slower movement. You're still getting the full range of motion, if not more range of motion. Finally, if you want to make it harder, you're going to look at jumping between both feet. So instead of it being a run, it literally is a complete powerful movement, switching between the two. So those are all your progressions and regressions for the exercises shown today. So as you can hopefully see on there, I have my timer set, well, about to be set, for 15 minutes. So I'm going to be doing this for 15 minutes. You guys are going to be along the whole way. I'll probably cut bits and things like that. I've got a drink, so if I do take a break, I can have that. So yeah, remember, try the regressions, progressions, put them in there while you're fresher. So, starting with jumping squats. 3, 2, 1, we go. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. What I'd advise though, walk around, keep moving, blood flow all through the system, and recover. See you in a sec. That is the end of sort of the HIIT training part of our workout. Quite a bit of a killer, obviously you can make it harder, and obviously my fitness isn't obviously ideal, my bulk, I haven't really done enough cardio, so it's going to be harder to start with. I've got the strength side of things, it's just about being able to push, so hopefully be able to carry on. Now what I also have is from ages ago, I have my own workout bench, just there, and my own set of dumbbells. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do some unilateral chest work, and then a bit of triceps and biceps, and then that'll be my workout sort of done. The only reason I'm adding it in here as well, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So let me go and get those. So each of my dumbbells goes up to 15 kilos, just by adding weight plates on and things like that. So there's nothing major, nothing extreme. It's not like I've got this incredible home gym, but it's just a little extra that I can do to play with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at more tempo work. So I'm going to start with a dumbbell press on one side, look at it about 3 seconds down, an explosive movement upwards, about 10 reps, and then switch the other side and carry on. 2 more sets of those and I'll show you the next exercise. So 3 sets of those done. Next exercise is going to be a seated French press. Really focusing on that squeeze at the top and then the stretch at the bottom as well. So I'll just quickly show you what that looks like. So it doesn't have to be seated, but I just think given lack of equipment, lack of weight, it's better to do it seated. So over the top there, elbows tucked in, then it drop down nice and slow, all the way down, and then drive it back up. Then we're going to superset that with some bench dips. So I like having my palms on, walk feet out, drop down. Squeeze as hard as you can at the top as well. So I'm going to do that 2 more times and then come back to you. Now I'm just finishing off with some leg raises. I've just done 1 set, so I've got 3 sets left of 10. You can use the bench, but obviously if you don't have one, don't. You can easily do it on the floor, hands behind your back, you're just bringing the legs up as you go. You'll see what I mean in a second. There we go. That is the entirety of my home workout for today. Obviously if you don't have a bench or weights you don't have to add in the last bit, but if you want to, you can. The first bit was hard enough, still sweating from it a little bit, so those sort of workouts will be good enough for people if you're just trying to stay active and do little bits here and there to improve your activity levels. So make sure you give it a go. I've had one client already message me say that they tried my previous one, they found it really hard but they enjoyed it, so just going to try and keep churning these out so you guys can have a range of things to do over the next few weeks, few months, however long it is. Just make sure you try and stay indoors as much as you can and use any space you can. All these exercises you can do in your house as well. I'm just doing it outside because I can and I don't want to disrupt my mum and the dog too much. Obviously that didn't work because it kind of worked with him disrupting me. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not. Share this with anyone so they have the plethora of options as well. Have a good day and goodbye.